Where have I been? Why have I not been posting on finding happiness after loss? Well, I have been, yes, missing in action. And thank you to those of you who reached out to me as you've been worried about me. So thank you. That was lovely. So over the last couple of months, I have been on a bit of a roller coaster as I tried to get my head around what was going on in the crazy world that we're living in. And as I sort of looked at it more, first I got really angry, and it wasn't very nice to be around. First I got really angry, and then I got really sad. So I was anything but happy. So I thought it would be extremely hypocritical of me and inauthentic of me if I was posting on my Finding Happiness After Loss pages and sites when I was feeling anything but happy. And also I was thinking, how could anybody be happy during this time when everything's going on, all these crazy things are going on? How could anybody be happy? And I didn't want to ignore what was going on, and I also didn't want to encourage people to ignore what's going on and just focus on being happy. I think it's really important to be aware of things, to be aware of even horrible things, just so that you can process it versus suppressing it, because suppressing it has all sorts of negative consequences. So I was just going through this roller coaster, feeling very inauthentic about happiness, and yet this little voice in my head was saying, telling me that I really wanted to help people get through this and on to the beautiful new world that I think is fast approaching us. So I've had this dilemma and been missing in action, and then I just suddenly had an epiphany or a aha moment, and just it really hit me that happiness is needed now more than ever. And I say this for 3 reasons. Reason number 1 is happiness emotions switch on your immune system. So, and having your immune system switched on so you can protect your health is important, and it's so important, in these crazy times. And I went into detail explaining that in a training session I did, and I'll put the link for that in the description. So description below, you'll find the link for that training. So that was the first reason that I decided that it's important. Happiness is needed more now, more than ever, and I think in the history of mankind, is happy emotions switch on your immune system. Number 2 is a lot of people are scared, angry, stressed, sad right now, and that is completely understandable and natural. But it's scientifically proven that when you have these non-happy emotions, your ability to think clearly just diminishes, goes right down. But right now we really need to be able to think critically and clearly with all the information that's being presented to us. And if we're in a state of having happiness emotions, then we will be able to think clearly, more clearly and critically. So that was the second sort of aha I had. And the third one is that having happy emotions such as love, compassion, gratitude is the fastest way to get through these uncertain times, both on a personal and on a global level. And in fact, just before all this real craziness happened, I even did a session on that. So I knew the answer, but I just got caught up in the roller coaster. So again, having happy emotions, compassion, joy, gratitude is the fastest way. And I'll put a link again for the session I did on that as well. So where to from here? Where am I going to, where to from here? Well, there's 3 things. I like number 3. It's one of my favourite numbers. Well, first of all, as I've mentioned, I'm going to put in the description the links for those 2 sessions that I did. So I highly recommend that you watch those, and I'm in fact going to re-watch them myself, take some of my own advice. So yeah, firstly is do that. Secondly, I recommend you grab my Happiness Superpower Roadmap at happinesssuperpowerroadmap.com. And first of all, it's a great roadmap, but secondly, I want to ensure that we can keep in touch, in contact. I need your email address. I need your email address so that we can keep in contact no matter what happens in social media land, because I have a little hunch that social media land is going to change. It's going to be some pretty big changes on some of these platforms. So yep, go and get the Happiness Superpower Roadmap. And the third thing is I am now back with integrity, and I'll be posting about happiness and happiness after loss, because I want to inspire you to have happy emotions, even for a moment here and there, for all the reasons that I've explained, those 3 previous reasons. And actually, what's happened is, after what I've been through on the dark side lately, and then sort of come out of it, I now have an even deeper understanding of the power of happiness. And you know, happiness is a superpower, and it just gives you access to so many juicy things and a juicy way of living. So yep, I'm back with integrity. And by the way, on my personal page, I will continue to shine the light on the darkness, because I feel it does need to come out into the light so it can be exposed and processed. And I'm trying to do that with humor. I try to do it with humor. And you can choose to follow me over there or not. That's entirely up to you. So I believe that we are about to enter a beautiful new world, far better than we can ever imagine, and I'm excited. And I look forward to being part of your happy journey into that new world and that new way of living. And I look forward to helping you have happiness as your superpower. Bye.